wanna leave a legacy. I walk in and I'm sold out, pop up for the whole crowd. I got this, I roll out, I promise, have no doubt. I'm all in, here I go now. Call in, you fall out. Take hostage, the pros down, they novice when I throw down.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yo. We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go.
Put me on ESPN, put me on top of the tank. I left again and again. No way in here to make friends. Taking it straight to the bank. I'm like a shark in a tank. And if your girl misbehave, I'll give your girl a mistake. That's making me out of my head. I don't belong in my bed. I should be famous instead. I wanna stop till I'm dead. Never let them hate. Tell them I'll be great. It's gotta be my fate. You can take it to the bank. I just wanna get it while I can. And when I get it, I'll be damned if I'ma let it get away without a fight. I got a plan.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yo. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go hard. We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yo. We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go.
Put me on ESPN, put me on top of the tank. I left again and again. No way in here to make friends. Taking it straight to the bank. I'm like a shark in a tank. And if your girl misbehave, I'll give your girl a mistake. That's making me out of my head. I don't belong in my bed. I should be famous instead. I wanna stop till I'm dead. Never let them hate. Tell them I'll be great. It's gotta be my fate. You can take it to the bank. I just wanna get it while I can. And when I get it, I'll be damned if I'ma let it get away without a fight. I got a plan.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yo. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no. Listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go hard.
Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I don't want to chat if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Alright. Let me know if you can hear me. My bubble's flashing. It says you can hear me. But I got some things that I want to address. Of course, I was informed of the stream that happened earlier today. Wouldn't you all know? Only because, listen, Sharmuta, Sharmuta. Yes, we're gonna go back to this Sharmuta. Don't try and spin things, and don't try to come in between me and my friends. Okay? What you don't understand is you'll never do it. You will never ever be able to come into between me and the friendships I have. And if you do, well, guess they weren't real friendships. Secondly, so uh, with that being said, I'm gonna take some moments here tonight because while listening to this fool for a fucking idiot, listen, can I remind you all once again, it was not me who was proven to be the one lying about the last fight that we had, huh? Can I remind you all that? Can I remind you that she was never ever 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 able to prove that I said a damn thing about her child because I never did. Never. Not once, not ever, not ever. Never did I do that. You won't ever find a clip of me out there speaking about it. We've talked about this. Yes, we sure have. And let me get this. Let me first. I'm trying to get here where I need to be. Um, and if you so brazenly, I did this at a time when I knew it was your daytime, my nighttime. I done this purposely at this hour because if you would like to come and chat and you would like to talk about something, I am here for you. I am here to talk all night long if that's how you want to do this. Now, I am sicker than sick here at work, and I'm gonna still address this shit. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. You want to take down your stream? Go right on ahead. It only will prove my fucking points so much further than what it is than what you putting out here. But I can tell you right off the rip, you made a comment about me and Eliza in exile going behind the scenes and making a some kind of uh hold on. Here we go. Let's get this going. Here we go. I'm gonna play this.
I think Lindsay was going live or someone was going live, and she was at the lake with her family or something. That's
Yep.
when Michelle was on Lindsay's panel. That's when she said to me that she works a lot. No, she didn't work yesterday.
The fuck if I didn't work yesterday. I most definitely did work yesterday. I work every night, Sunday through Friday morning. And if you know my schedule better than I do, please tell me about it. Because I most definitely did work yesterday. I worked that night prior. I'm working tonight. I'm working tomorrow. I'm working the following night and the following night. Do you know my schedule? I don't believe you do. That's what I have to do. This is just petty compared to how crap I have going on right now. Yeah, well, tell me all about it. Hey, Freeside. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tanya. Why is it Tanya and not retro? That's so weird looking. That's just different looking. And I've seen yourself in here, Bracket Gaming. I appreciate you guys all for stopping in and listening in. But yes, Willow Blossom. Hey, how are you? We're just gonna go over a few things.
For jumping down like I did, that noise, like I haven't slept very good. I haven't eaten for 2 days, and it's not because of stress. It's certain things that I won't get into. It's private.
I guess we're breathing now here. Hold on. Taking a breath. Let's see. Maybe my Bluetooth picked up. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but we're going to figure it out right now. Boop. Here we go. Oh, I think she might have taken down her live. Well, it was there, and now it's gone. No sound. She probably took down the sign, the live. It's okay. It's okay. You can take it down.
Shit. Fucking so frustrated that we're getting told that we've hosted this docs party and all this bullshit, right? And it's frustrating, you know?
You most definitely sat in the host seat of that docs party. And how can you forget something that was repeatedly talked about so damn much? You can't. You just can't. And as for me and Eliza in exile, supposedly getting behind the scene to get our story straight, there's no story to get straight. It's the actual events of the fucking happening. Like it or not, whether you put your hand on your child's ashes, that is on your ass, not mine, yours. Do I feel bad that you decided to do that? Hell no, because guess what? I didn't tell you to do it. Nope, sure didn't. Sure didn't. Sure did not. But I can tell you right now, my story still remains the same. You did host that docs party. How did they get the link? Well, that's because he was at the time messaging me, and I messaged him the link. You told me to message him the link. It's that simple. That's simple. That's how he got the link. Even though I wasn't the one hosting it, you still gave out the link for people to click that link to come up on that panel backstage. And as for your claim that you don't sit around and you don't dox, you and your friends don't sit around and dox, the fuck if you don't. The fuck if you don't. The fuck if you don't. Do you want me to go there? Do you really want me to go there? And as for the whole doxing with Michelle happening, you can sit here and you can say that, oh, you noticed it when you were on Dee Dee's panel. Can I remind you, we talked before Dee Dee's panel. Before Dee Dee's panel, I recorded you telling me about the doxes you have because Mel Hawks gave them to you. Would you like me to continue? Would you like me to continue? I can continue. Now, you want to tell me what you and your friends don't sit around and behind the scenes and do? Because you and your friends most definitely do sit back and dig up some doxes on people. You and Mel Hawks, huh? Now, you want me to throw that out there? I can. As a matter of fact, I have a whole, because I learned the first time with you, lady. I learned the first time with you not to fucking play your games and not to trust you. And when you started throwing up all this bullshit about doxing people and Mel sending you this person's dox and that person's dox and how she enjoys digging on people out here. Yeah. Yep, that's right. You said it all. You said it all that day. But when I noticed that you were talking about my friend Michelle, you're damn right. I recorded that shit because, well, I mean, after all, if y'all don't record shit like this that happens and you don't have your proof and your ducks in a row, I don't know who you think anybody is. But I'll tell you what, when you're going to talk shit and you're going to show me that you got a dox on one of my good friends, yeah. You're right. I recorded it. Sent it right on to the owner of that dox that you were showing me. Damn right. Damn right. Just like you were looking into the whole Glenn and Trisha shit and all that other stuff. Yep. Got all that too. But, I mean, there wasn't much to be said about that. You were just watching everybody's fundraisers there. You were watching to see what Glenn brought in for fundraisers. Well, to be honest, it's none of your business what anybody brings in for fundraisers. If they get it, they get it. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yes, retro. Yes. To clarify before I leave, I meant sometimes kids need a hand smack, not dox. LOL. Just to be clear. Yeah. Well, Cristola, you're welcome here. If you're actually friends with somebody, you never let a dog happen. Yeah. Or dox happen. Yep. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hey, Anarchy. Hey. But I got news for you. Hands on son's ashes, honey. Yeah, hands on son's ashes. She put her hands on her son's ashes as she sat and bold-faced lied. And she knows she bold-faced lied. So why is she going to come at me talking her bullshit of that she wants to talk, I got news for her. She can hands on ashes all she wants. That's got nothing. Read my lips. Listen to my words. Listen. Listen. Hold on. Read my lips. Let me turn this camera around here. We got to do this the right way. Sick as hell here at work, and then gonna tell me that I wasn't at work the other night? Bitch, who the fuck are you? Who the hell are you to tell me when I'm working and when I'm not working? Girl, get out of here. Get some bigger balls. Read my lips, honey. You are lying. Lying. Straight lying. Mm-hmm. You know you are. Absolutely are. And I don't care what you have to say about that. Not at all. Mm-mm. Not at all. And you don't worry me, not one little bit. Going and talking and trying to tell Jamie that I said that she was the one striking your channel? Baby. Mm-mm. Never said that. I told you. And I can read that email for you. Would you like me to? I can read the email sent to you that in regards to Jamie striking your channel. Let me just make sure that this is all updated over here. Oh, right here. Let's see. She says, "Can you please tell JL to stop false striking me? I have never mentioned her, nor have I mentioned anyone on that side of the community in weeks. I've been addressing Noodle Mash. I have now got 2 or more community guideline strikes. Not my fault, not JL's fault, not anybody's fault. Hey, Lightspeed is God. Let's see. Let's continue. I have now got 2 or more community guideline strikes. That isn't fair, as I haven't done shit to any of you. This is starting to be pretty obvious who it is. Who it is, no. That makes no sense. Who it is, no. So please tell these people to stop and stop spreading misinformation about my channel. I have the right, like everyone else, to be here. When I say I apologize, I mean it. Everyone wants to keep it going. Have a good one. Here, you don't believe me what it says? Hold on. Let me show you what this says. Settings. Let's go back to my camera view. Let's turn this around. Let's turn this around. We're gonna go back here. Go back here. Here we go. Here. Just in case y'all don't believe me, here's what the wordings of it. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Woo! Okay, so that's the gist of that one. And here I say, I have no clue what you're speaking on. Are you sure it's JL? Because I don't see her striking you if you don't talk about her or anyone she's close with. I will ask her if it's her, and if so, I'll ask her to stop. Also, think about Be Good and them that will strike for Noodle Mash, especially if you're speaking about Noodle Mash. It could be one from the Noodle Mash side, Lonnie, but I will ask JL. Yes, and ask her to stop her if it is her. Last I knew, JL hasn't been around on YouTube much. Hell, not even in the DMs either. I talked to her a month plus ago, but yes, I will reach out to her. There's my response. Nowhere in there did I say that JL was striking for me or for anybody in particular. Now, JL has also put out on her community wall tonight or today sometime. From what I'm understanding. If you have a strike in her name, please let her know. She would like to see this because she hasn't struck anybody. Will she report community guidelines when in regards to a child or people's family that's not involved on here? Sure, she'll get a community guideline in there. But Lonnie hasn't done anything to get her attention recently. She has no if in the matter. So don't sit here and try to come in between mine and JL's friendship like you're some kind of hot cake and you think you're gonna fucking do something big. You're not. You're just not. Period. Anyways, let me read my comments for a second. Is that rapper probably? Oh shoot, did I pull the trigger too quickly? Nope, you did good. Yep, I agree. You did good. Cheers, Retro. So much happening. I'm trying to get my head all around it, as I'm sure many are. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So this all started. Retro. I can't even explain half of it. I don't know. Some of these people. I did a live. I did a live last night that was a Redux party. I did attend a live last night that was a Redux party. Wait, where was that? And what was that about? Hey, Robin, how are you? Um, just one second. I gotta put the phone down for a minute because I'm at work, guys. I'm at work because I have a job. Did bet you that half these people don't even know what one of having one of those is like, huh? Considering most of these people out here want to talk about how I didn't work the other night. The fuck if I didn't? I go to work every night that I'm supposed to be here. So if unless you're in my shoes and you know what I do daily and how I do it and who I do it with, then I suggest you just back the fuck up and shut the fuck up. I mean, that's the best advice I can tell you at this point, because y'all don't know my life. You don't know what I do, when I do it, who I do it with, how I do it, where I do it. What more do you want me to say? I'm not about to divulge my whole entire personal life up on here. But let me tell you, I'm not afraid to. That's one thing I'm not afraid. It's to be myself and to speak my own words and my own thoughts and opinions on things. If people like it, okay, they like it. If they don't, then I mean, maybe my bag of tricks over here on this channel ain't for you. I don't know, but I can straight tell you this: the lies that were being spewed over there on that channel earlier was something else. Let me tell you. I think my headset over here died. Oh, and another thing I want to bring up: the phone call that came through on my phone the other day while I was on a panel. What in your right godly mind makes you think that I received a fucking call from Exiled and Eliza? That was the most ridiculous thing I heard her speak over there on that panel of hers today. Listen, I got through the first 5 minutes and couldn't do it no more. I was gonna push that live button no matter what at that point, because listen, I have a life. I have other people that contact me. I have people in my life that are going through hard times. That wasn't fucking Exile. Sorry for you earbud users. But listen up here. It wasn't Exiled. It wasn't, I'm kind of confused as to what that picture almost looks like. Oh, I don't know. Does it? Maybe. Why that picture almost looks like me? I don't know. Who are you? I don't know who you are. And why? I've never seen you before, actually, Don. But this is me. This is absolutely me. And I don't recognize your picture. Who is what? This up here on the panel? On the panel? That is me. Hold on. That's me. That is 100% me. What? I will prove it to you. That is me. Just one moment. Just one moment. I'm just saying I don't know who that is. Okay, on the panel? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about me up here talking? Just curious. Okay. One more. One more. Well, let me see. My hair isn't curly like it was in that photograph, but that is 100% me. I'm even working on taking down my hair so that way, listen, I probably look like a damn. That's me. You look like area back here. That's me at work. I'm gonna stay alert and try and make sense of all of this damn mess. Yeah, robotish. Probably. I'm gonna turn off my Bluetooth though. Not saying that it isn't. Nope, that's me. No, that's me. Okay. Yeah, I turned off my headset because I was annoyed by it. But yeah, that's 100% me. Me. That was me actually about a week or so ago outside of work. Anyways, I was going on about interference gone. You are good. Okay. Awesome. Glad to hear that. And if you really want me to be quite frankly honest with you, that phone call came from my ex. You know, that same ex that you guys spread it around, that I treated so horribly bad, that I am an abusive to. That ex, yeah, that's who was calling me that day, is my ex during that panel. Oh my gosh. And why? Because he wanted me to go to the lake with him and his sister because I'm so abusive and so horrible and treat him so bad, right? Isn't that what the story was? Huh? I believe that's what your guys' story was. But that same ex, 100% was on the one calling me that day. Why do you think I went to the lake that day? Went to the lake with my ex and with my son and with my niece and nephew from his side of the family. Sure did. Now what? That's who was on that phone. That's who called my phone. Not that it's anybody's business. This is addressing somebody that wants to come out here and put some false information out here about me because I'm so done with her lying ass. Lying ass. So I got a question though for all you females out here. Stephanie, to be fair, I assumed you weren't at work because I thought you were at the lake. That's why I agreed. I was at the lake. I was at the lake yesterday. Not yesterday. Fuck yesterday. I slept all day. I don't feel good. But the day before, I most definitely went to the lake. I can go to the lake during the day and work at night. I worked that morning, got off of work, slept a little bit, went to the lake that day, went to work last night, and slept all day today because I don't feel good today. I'm sick as hell. Can barely even hold my fucking eyes open. Honestly, I feel like I'm coming down with COVID, to be honest. And I fucking pray to God I'm not. But I got a question for all you ladies out there. It wasn't hard to hear, but I thought it was your day off. That's why I agreed with that. It wasn't malicious and it was an honest mistake. Okay, honest mistake taken. Fine. I agree. Mistake happens. Mistakes happen. But for her to sit here and throw it out there on her morning stream like that, and then to throw it out there that, oh, it had to have been exiled that called my phone the day that I was on Alicia's panel. No, the hell, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because it's only going to get you locked up. What's going to get me locked up? Lindsay, Miss Lots. I have to rewind. Yo, Dave, you missed more than lots. I'm not the one who said you were off work, but I agreed with them. I knew you were at the lake. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Have a good night. I agree. I agree. And all this starts because I received an email. If any one of you, I know that there are creators out here that know that they will, you will receive some of the most randomest emails. I swear to you that you'll never understand why you or what you why the hell you got it. But you know that you got this random ass email trying to do some kind of fucked up shit all the time, all the time, all the time. It's just so ridiculous for people to not uh not not try to speculate that, oh, you must have set up this email. Nah, I don't got it set up in the email that was fucking emailed to me. I downloaded the damn clip. It sat around for a while because I was like, I don't know if I want to get involved in all that bullshit. And in the end, I ended up getting involved in the bullshit because then I went over to Shift's panel out of the blue one day, and she was asking for some information about the fucking docs panel. She still wanted the information, so I said, oh fuck, well, that goes with that email. If I can find the information, if I can find that recording, I'll just do like that email said and edit out the other voice that's in that email, because, or that's in that recording. That's what it was. It was a recording. In the email, it asked me to please edit out the second person's voice. That's all. That's all. Because that second person wanted nothing to do with it. And the reason why I held on to it for so long was for that exact reason. Because I'm like, is this something that I really want to get myself into? Not really. I didn't really, but I felt in the long run, she had the right to know that the things that were being said. I mean, if somebody's out here claiming to have a dox on you, wouldn't you want to know about that or even know about what's being said? I mean, so I can say, been there, done that, kind of laughed it off because it was kind of funny in my place, in my that was going to happen to me, because I knew that there's listen, open book right here, Stephanie, open book, Stephanie. My name is Stephanie, open book. I mean, you can Google me, you can DM me, however you want to do. You can do that. I'm there. I mean, I'm the world's boringest doc. If you don't believe me, just ask Paula. Well, good luck finding Paula because Paula's not even here anymore. I mean, it is what it is. Don't care. Don't fucking care. Pretending to be you acting like me, pretending to be pregnant. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm acting like you, pretending to be pregnant. Girl, bye. Mods, do your thing. Yeah, it's not the time. And if another mod disagrees, please let me go. No, I don't disagree. Girl, bye. Bye, girl. Bye. Have a good night. Now all of a sudden I look like you and I'm acting like you, pretending to be pregnant. Girl, let me tell you something. If you're still here and you're listening, the last thing I want is to be pregnant. Mm, mm. The last thing I want is to be pregnant. Get the hell out of here with that. Get that. Thank you, Anarchy. Thank you. Because let me tell you, girl be tripping. Girl be tripping. because that's the last thing I want is to be pregnant. I didn't want to be pregnant since I had my last one 6 years ago, going on 7 years ago. Still haven't changed my mind on that neither. I don't want to be pregnant. Listen, girl is tripping. Nobody wants to be you, sweetie. Nobody wants to be you. This one right here was, uh, or possibly am gonna be a grandmother still. I don't need the babies. I don't need the babies. I got maybe possibly one coming that I can give back to mama to change the shitty diapers. Have fun, girl. Be you. Change your shitty diapers. I don't wanna. Nope. Thank you. I appreciate that, Anarchy. Anyways, I'm not even going to waste my time to listen to any more of these lies that came out of this Sharmuta's mouth. Let me tell you. They don't want to start with me no more. They don't want to start with me. Maybe after what I said earlier in this live, maybe Mel will learn that her friend ain't such a good friend, huh? Because whether it be her that was digging up on the doxes and blamed Mel, or if it was Mel herself and she ratted her out, I don't know. I can't tell you that. But I can tell you, she told me Mel dug in on my good friend. And yes, my good friend found out. I told my good friend, if you think for 1 second I wasn't going to, you're wrong. As a matter of fact, I didn't have to. I didn't have to tell her. It was a recording because I learned my lesson. When you're going to do some shady shit behind the scenes, you're damn right. I'm going to watch my back. I'm going to watch my back, especially when it comes to somebody that's done me wrong in the past, lied on me in the past, then had to turn around and come out here and admitted that they lied on me. Yeah, you're right. I am going to watch my back. You're right. Mhm. If that makes me wrong, then so be it. I don't care. Honestly, don't care. If you notice, I really haven't even been live lately because I have a life outside of this YouTube thing that I've been living. You know, I have a child that went and had to have a DNC performed on her to remove a sac from inside of her that was non-viable. If y'all don't understand, let me explain. Meaning a child didn't form inside of the sac inside of my child. Okay? There was no heartbeat, there was no fetus pull, there was no baby in that sac. However, they are thinking, because at the time she was at a 7 weeks, 2 days. But before that, when she went in for her blood screening or her blood levels, she was at a 32. I think she said she had 32 HCGs in her blood level. And then it dropped down to a 2,500. So that's when they knew that she was miscarrying. They think what it was is she miscarried one of two children. So she went in today to have her levels redrawn. They were able to call her and inform her that she's now at a 27. Mind you, I said 25 she dropped to. And now she's back up to a 27. So we're kind of in a limbo still. We're in a limbo on whether or not, yeah. Just 1 second, guys. I don't know. Maybe it was a prank caller. I don't know. Anyways, Hey Navigator, hey everybody. You can't win if you said nothing to your friend. If you said nothing to your friend being doxxed, that would be wrong too. Exactly. I agree. I agree, Willow. 100% agree with that. No, you haven't been live recently. Okay, just one more time. Thank you for. Yep. 11 a.m. is checkout. Yep. In person, or you can do it online. Yep, no problem. All right, bye. All right, now with that done. Yeah. So with that being said, that was going to be my question to the ladies. Do the ladies and in this live stream, do you guys happen to know, is it possible for a DNC to be done on just one fetus safely? Because that's my limbo. Like, is it possible? Now I know that they say something about a vanishing pregnancy where the one twin will hide behind the other and you'll never know that it's there. But if she lost the one and the other one's still viable, see, she's so early in the stages. The reason, okay, so like her HCG levels, we're like at like, I don't know, I think she said 32 or 36, something like that. It was an even number and it was in the 30s. But she would have only been like 6 weeks at the time, which is an outrageously high number. It would seem like to be at an early stage of pregnancy. I got a computer right here in front of me. Hold on. I'm waiting for this check-in to come in so that way I can bring my shit upstairs. A HCG levels at 6 weeks. Okay, so they're saying 6 to 8 weeks, anywhere between 1,080 and 56,000. For twins. Weeks. Yeah, that's for the twins. So I guess it's not that high, but actually no, it's actually 6 weeks. 32,000. It says anywhere for 6 weeks for or for twins. It says 200 to 32,000. And I said that she said that it was like 32,000 or 32 or 36, something like that. But it dropped down to the 25,000. That's all I know. It was at a 30 something, dropped down to 25,000, and now she's back up to a 27. That's weird. I don't know. Listen, this whole pregnancy thing, it's whatever. I'm just coming in, but my main issue with all of this isn't who recorded or emailed. It's who's been digging and weaponizing personal information. Yep, I see that. Guts to go. Nice seeing everyone. Yep. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Shay, it's not always at the risk of complication with the other. There's always a risk. It's not, but there's always a risk of complication with the other. I know this from experience. Oh, okay. See, I'm not sure. One last thing, Navigator shifts information was put out there a long time ago by Lana. I've already said this already to you, so why do you keep asking? It doesn't matter who it was put out there by. It doesn't matter. But here's the thing. With each channel comes a growth. In each growth comes people that may not have been there when that dox happened. Can you be doxxed more than once? In my opinion, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. Because with each growth of the channel, you're being, those people are being divulged new information about such and such person. You can absolutely be doxxed more than once. No one cares about the digging and the passing of the information. It's all about deflection from the participation. I agree with you. I agree with you. Levels can go up after a DNC. Oh, really? So the levels, they're thinking that she has, that she was pregnant with twins. At least that's what she says that they're thinking. But one of the sacs was non-viable. They automatically go up. They automatically go up after a DNC, practically with everyone. And hello, by the way. So it's normal for them to go up? I'm not seeing Willow's comment, and I'm not going to respond. It might be a glitch. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't see Willow's comment either. I don't see a comment from Willow. I did dig on Michelle, and the two ladies have straightened everything out like grown women. My friendship is intact, so nothing was affected. Enjoy your night. Nobody wanted your friendship to be affected. Unlike your friend over there that you're such great friends with. Oh, 100% you can be doxxed more than once. Yes, I agree with that because, okay, yes, it is normal. All right, yes, it is normal. All right. Well, I don't know. She's not sure, and they're still trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They were thinking that maybe that because according to her, when she had her last ultrasound, they seen two sacs, but the one sac was non-viable. I don't know because, well, I wasn't there. I worked nights, and his mom had taken her to that appointment for us. Noodle Mash gives out her name and address with her craft store. How could anyone dox her then? That would be public knowledge then. Well, that's different. That is different. I'm sorry she's going through that. Yeah, it's been a tough road, but yeah. I really went live because I wanted to address the simple fact that people out here talking about somebody that called my damn messenger was supposedly exiled and his wife so we could get our story straight. Girl, nobody had to get our story straight. Nobody's got to get a story straight when it's not a story to be told. It's all the facts. It's all fucking true. That's what that is. I came in late. I take it she was carrying twins. That's what they that's what they're thinking, is that she was carrying twins. One became non-viable, that dropped her HCG's levels down to 25. And now she's back up at a 27. She's got to go back next week to have blood draws again to find out where she's sitting next week. That'll tell her if she's fully with child or without child. But I don't know. We're all in a limbo over here. Miss P showed a building that she lived in that Noodle Mash lives in. She never gave her address, but the judge thought differently. Yeah, I don't know. I've been there, done that several times. Yeah, it's it's such a touchy, and she's like, I don't know. I tried to like ask her about it, talk to her about it. I got more out of her tonight than what I have um throughout the whole time being of all of this, because like the other day when we were talking and I had brought it up to ask her questions and and get more information on this that they're giving her. uh I got a cold shoulder, and I don't even want to really talk about it because I'm upset that my body my body wouldn't carry my own kid. And I'm like, it happens, child, it happens. I mean, I understand that it's still, you know, it's new and kind of an iffy situation for her, and I give her that. And I mean, I'm not one of those prying moms that has to pry and know every aspect of everything, so I just give her space. And like I said, tonight she opened up a little bit more about things with me, because I was like, I asked her, I said, why are they still having you go, several weeks after the DNC to get your levels checked? She said they want to make sure that they're dropping and not going up. And I'm like, well, wouldn't that be the happenings if you got the DNC? She said, yeah, but they're not dropping. They've been going up. And and I'm like, well, what would make them go up, Adriana? She goes, I don't know. They said something about 2 sacks. And I'm like, 2 sacks? That means there was twins, you dodo bird. I'm like, come on now. I'm like, what do you mean? She said, exactly my point. They just don't know what's happening with the other sack or what's going on. I don't know. Don't ask me. The child, it's her first pregnancy, first baby, and you just don't get all the information from her like that. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to be the one to take you to your appointments from now on to understand what the hell's going on, I guess, huh? It should be the other way around. Yes, up. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, if there's two of them in there, if there was two of them, one was removed, then her test should be going up, not down, because it dropped when she lost the one, when they found out that it was a non-viable. No, I can't say that I know the first thing about it, because I never had to deal with it. You know what I mean? I'm I had a miscarriage, yes. And to be honest with you, it was my first. I kind of chuckle about it, but it's not even funny. It's not. It's not funny, and it's sad, because I don't know. It is sad. It's very sad. But when I had my miscarriage, I didn't know what the hell how what it was either. All I knew is that I wiped and some fleshy thing came out and it was on my toilet paper, and I I mean, I didn't know what the hell to do with it. So, of course, I'm just like, I I went on about my business, flushed my toilet paper, and I went out and I'm like, "Mom, I think I just had a miscarriage." And she said, "Well, what makes you say that?" And I'm like, "I don't know, some fleshy thing came out and it was, about yay big." And she goes, "It sounds like you had a miscarriage. What'd you do with it?" And I'm like, "I flushed it down the toilet. What am I supposed to do with it?" Like, she goes, "I don't know, maybe bring it into the hospital and see maybe what caused that miscarriage." I'm like, "Oh, well, I mean, do you want to go get it? It's in the piping." I mean, I guess I chuckle only because of the things said at the time of the conversation, but the whole situation in itself was sad. And, yeah, I ended up finding out later that it really was a miscarriage and that that was the fetus. But yeah, I mean, you can't undo what's done. And it is what it is. But as for anything else, as for that recording, I'm telling you all now, that recording that y'all are raising the biggest fucking ish about, we really don't know when we're young. Yeah, I mean, it was in between my fourth and my last child, my fourth and my fifth child, that the miscarriage happened. But I mean, I had four viable pregnancies, you know what I mean? And four were were birthed. I wasn't expecting to, I mean, nobody's expecting to experience a miscarriage. Absolutely not. And but it wasn't something that I was familiar with in a sense that, you know, I paid attention to because I'm like me, yeah. I've had seven miscarriages and one stillbirth, and it's a hard thing to deal with. It absolutely is. It is. I mean, like, once I realized what had happened, Navigator, once I realized that's what had happened, and that, I don't know, I'm like, I seriously flushed my kid down the toilet. That's like, I don't know, but in the long run of things, you look at it and you think about it. How many people have actually done that and not knowing? You know what I mean? And not known that that's what it was. Because I've never experienced it. I've never had something like that happen. Now, see, another thing is that, like, in my family, um, us females, I forget what they call it. There's a name for it. My mom, before she passed, and she would tell me all the time, every time I got pregnant, that you need to remind your doctor that this and this is it's 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 a hereditary thing through our family that it can happen to you girls. Um, my little brother, I had another little brother, and he was born, but his like I think it was his lungs and or kidneys were not fully developed, even though he was full term. There's a name or some kind of there's some kind of thing out there, but it can skip generations in our family, and it could never appear again. It could just been a fluke, according to what my mom's doctor at the time told her. But my brother ended up passing, I say, about 2 or 3 hours after birth, because of that disorder that he had. Um, but it's something that we could have. Now, I don't think that's what caused her miscarriage. No, I don't. But that's just something they would find out. They'd have to monitor her pregnancy and keep a close eye on her birth. But I lost three boys and could never get through the 6 months. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shay. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I just hope and pray that, everything's okay. And if she does still have if she was pregnant with twins, and the second one is still okay. I was also reading up online that but if you want to believe everything Google says, that's on you. Because well, Google says a lot of things, and not Google's not always right, if you want to know. But I'll say this, that they were saying that sometimes the miscarriage will happen if there's like um if it's triplets. Sometimes that can happen. um it depends on the happenings and the makings inside. They also call that a vanishing twin thing because a lot of times the other twins will absorb um that non-viable twin. Oh yeah, she's young. I mean, I got to give it to her. She's not as young as I was, but she's still pretty young, and there's still plenty of time for babies and stuff. You're right, but yeah, that's that. Anyways, I did go live to address that Sharmuta over there in that area over there, but I'm just gonna leave Sharmuta to her own. She can harp it out on her own. I've got a life to live. I don't need to deal with her and her bullshit on here, to be honest. As you guys can tell and hear, I'm sick. Um, and I've got enough going on in my own family. And that phone call that everybody wants to make out like was fucking exiled in Eliza wasn't exiled in Eliza. When they got on my panel that day, that was the first I spoken to them in months, for especially for Eliza. I mean, exiled, he's popped into chats and he said hi. He might have popped on my panel here and there, but besides that, that's the first and one of the only times we've talked about that whole docs thing together on one panel, period, or even ever, ever. So for somebody to sit here and throw out there that we talked behind the scenes to get our story straight, yeah, okay. Mhm. That tells me what you and your little friends are doing back behind scenes. But I'm gonna also throw it out there that you knew about those files before Dee Dee's panel on my friend. Yeah, you knew about that docs well before then. And how do I know that? Well, because my recording is before Dee Dee's panel. And that's when you were telling me and showing me all the things that Mel sent you. So, okay, dumb, dumb, da dum dum dum. Did you put your hand on your kid's ashes when you were saying that too? Just questioning. Just questioning. It's a legit question though. Since everything else is my fault anyways, right? I'm the scum of the earth because you found yourself in a lie. Oh good, this has my feels now and it's gonna be stuff, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm hoping so. I mean, I don't know. Am I ready to be a grandma? Hell no. But like I say, you can't undo what's been done. That's fair enough. I hope things settle down because this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Again, I don't really care who was recorded or sent things. Doxing though, you know my feelings on that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. What am I not supposed to say? The truth or what was said to me, what was told to me is that Mel gave it to her. That's what I was that's what I was told. And of course it isn't me. But you know what? They're not gonna sit over here and lie and lie and lie and lie through their damn teeth on me when and then make me out to be somebody that I know I'm not. I don't care, honestly. Listen, this is exactly what I told Jamie, and I've told everybody that has reached out to me behind the scenes. Their opinion on me, I don't give a flying fuck. Why do you think I haven't really continued to address that whole recording situation? Yeah, they're gonna think what they want to think, no matter what I have to say, no matter what my truth is, they're gonna feel their own way on that. I can't stop them from feeling that way. Let them feel that way. More power to them. Have at it. But you know what? I know what was said, how things happened, how things were done, and why they were done the way that they were done. Whether they want to believe me or not, I don't care. I don't care if anybody out here on this platform believes me ever again. I don't care. I don't care. But you all have to remember, I was also accused of talking shit on a child of somebody that I was a really good friend to and friends with at the time. And later, only to find out, oh, the person that told her that was wrong. Okay, okay. You want me to believe that the person you claim told you that I was talking on your child was the one in the wrong? No, you were the one in the wrong, because a real friend would have came to me and asked me privately, personally, and got the full fucking whatever that may be. But nah, that don't happen out here. We just jump off the fucking bridge and go off like a lunatic on a panel. That's what we do, right? That's how we handle it. That's how she handles it, anyways. Every fucking time. You give her that fucking thing. No, about the Lonnie stuff. Oh, well, you know damn well that's not me to sit here and talk about somebody else's kid. I don't do that shit. The things that no one knows about, keep what you guys had private. And I'll say the same to her. You guys were friends. You know what? You're absolutely right. And that's the way that I seen it. And you know, still to this day, whatever the hell it was I'm being accused of saying about her child is is absolutely insane. That's why I kept telling her when we were arguing back and forth, prove it, put it out there. Put out there. You either have it in text, you have it in verbal, you have the proof. If you're claiming this, put out that proof, because you can't, she couldn't because it was absolutely a fucking lie. And why? uh, in my theory, it was because she was feeling bad because she went back to the Legion, and she didn't want to face me when it came to her decision for that. But you know what, all in all, I don't make listen, I am a grown ass person. Nobody's going to tell me where I can and cannot hang out. If I want to hang out somewhere, I'm gonna hang out somewhere. If I got 2 words or 2 cents or something smart ass even to say in a chat anywhere, I'm gonna do that because I'm a grown ass person. I'm not gonna tell people where they can and cannot go and who they can and cannot hang out with. And she done well knew that. She knew that before even claiming that I spoke upon her child. She knew that because I had fallen out with Legion months before, months before she did. And I was still her friend. We just never spoke upon the situation because that's what a friendship will do. We move forward in our friendship, and we don't worry about the bullshit that's taking place outside of our friendship. That's how I look at my friendship. I mean, I don't have to agree upon everything you say, you do, you muster up the courage to do whatever. I don't care. I don't have to agree on your every fucking word either. But we can still be friends. And you don't have to fucking lie about me and do things shady behind my back and start accusing me of stupid shit either. And yeah, we patched things over. We did. Up until it was up until this recent event when it came to this whole Dox Party BS, which makes no sense because you know what? I've said over and over, yeah, that recording was sent to me. It was sent to me. I was asked to um, redact or cut out the second person's voice, and that's exactly what I did. I did what that email asked me to do because that person didn't want anything to do with it. Now, like I said, believe me, don't believe me, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. But that's the happenings of it. And to me, that recording sounded like it was a two-person conversation, maybe done over the phone, maybe whatever. But there was no more than two people's voice in that recording. Two people's voice. I was asked to edit out any voice that, well, the second person's voice that was in that recording besides Mel's, because that was the only voice that mattered in that situation, was Mel saying what she was saying. I can't help that I followed directions. I mean, I guess in some way you could say I was a good student in that way. However, probably not in school. If my teacher asked me to follow directions, I'd say, what are those? What are directions? where, where do those come from? That's what about my answer then. What are those? Where did those come from? Anyways, guys, I wasn't watching chat. Can I ask you a hard question? Sure, absolutely. I don't want either of you to divulge each other's private information. It's not necessary. You guys were actually friends. Yeah, I thought we were actually friends, Navigator. But you know, thought it does a damn thing to some people, you know? It does the damn thing. Thoughts do the damnedest thing. Not everything is real, especially when it comes to thoughts. But yeah, you can ask me a question. Um, who or what was that recording? Who or where is that recording? Shift has it. Yeah, Shift has it. And I do believe it was said. It was said on my panel the other day. My last live stream. Exile has it also. He was gonna upload it. I have it. I would have to go through my text messages with, or my DMs with Shift to find it again, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to find it in there. I'm not sure how actually I sent it to Shift. I may have sent it through email. Now I might still have it in there. Um, but yeah, I'm sure that I could get my hands on it somehow again. Shift has it. Obviously, it was about her. Um, Listen, I find it absolutely gross for people to dig and dox each other out on this platform. Don't come to me. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Don't come to me with somebody's dox. Don't don't come to me with somebody's dox. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna turn that bitch over. You wanna talk shit about somebody? Let's talk shit. We can talk shit all day. We don't have to dox them. We don't have to dig into their real life. We don't have to do all that other shit. The other shit is shady shit, and it shouldn't even be brought to this platform. Listen, somebody wants to remain anonymous, let them remain anonymous. Who gives a fuck? People are just so weird. This isn't my hard question, but do you think Shift is being railroaded? In a way. In a way. In some aspects, but in others, I think I've said it to Shift myself, and she knows this, and she knows how I feel about it. I feel like um, there comes a time when you have to give yourself a pat on the back and say, "Good, good going, slugger." You know, you gave it your best shot. You tried what you could. You done what you could, and whether you succeed or not, you have to just give yourself the props for trying and doing what you could, and you have to Lego, you know, like the or that the song Lego, let's go. Yeah, I feel like sometimes Shift holds on to things longer than necessary, and the repeatedness of all of it, it only brings it more and more surfacing for her. If I ask, it's because I'm interested, not because I'm digging. Go ahead, ask. Hey there, Johnny. There's Johnny. And there's Johnny. Wait, is it the one Shift played where MH is talking, saying she shared a partner with with Shift, or is it? It's that one. It's that one. Yes, you're right. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. But yet, then you have Mel out here swearing up and down that they never shared a partner. And at some point, you really got to pay attention to people and the way that they word things, because at some points she's like, "We never shared a partner. What are you talking about?" But then she'll go and she does this little docs thing, and she'll talk about how they shared a partner. Listen, this is why I've been pulling away from the whole um that whole area of crime community over there. Listen, there goes my phone. See, I told you. You all know I walk around and I do all the things with my phone, and it falls places. I heard the recording. She clearly said that they did. Yeah, but if you catch her out here, sometimes you probably won't hear her deny it so much now because it's being brought to the forefront that she's been caught trying to deny the fact that she has put it out there in some instances that they have. Oh, but here's the thing. Oh, if this is all true and they shared a partner, I mean, I mean, Mel's got some looks. I mean, I can't say that then Shift Happens wouldn't have the looks because, for most part, let's say um, the apple don't fall far from the tree, so they normally tend to stay with their preference on looks in people. So, and we all know Mel's a looker, so I gotta hand it over to Shift. She's quite the looker too. Then in that case, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I don't know. I'm actually thoroughly confused at this point because 2 days ago Mel said they never shared a love interest. Huh. Imagine that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that right there. But in the recording, wait, in the recording, is that what Mel said in the recording? Because that was Mel's recording. That was Mel's voice admitting that her and Shift shared a fling. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Listen, that's when you know people are shady. Do you know what sharing a partner means? It means I never shared a man with anyone, never been with a man who's with another woman. Hmm. Seems to me that it is very possible that the second voice is the one that emailed it, asking for the second voice to be edited out. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what I did. Okay, Shift has it on her channel. Yes, she does. It's very confusing. It's like a Nancy Drew mystery. I agree with you. I so agree with you. Heather, I need you to reach out to me for crocheting instructions. I need a new hobby. I'm not built for this bullshit. Oh, I agree. I agree. So, did you lie then or lie now, Mel? Ah, semantics aren't needed. You meant dated the same guy? That's not what they said. That's not what was said. It was said that Shift had a one night stand with her ex. And that it sounds like you shared a man. I mean, whether you guys were together or not at the time, he's your ex. You slept with him. She slept with him on a one night stand according to you. So wouldn't that be sharing the same person? I don't know. Maybe only in my own thoughts. Um, well, not in a sense, I guess Eskimo sisters would be a better term. Yeah, there you go. Now, good night. Hopefully, now you know what I meant now by sharing. Girl, you said good night a long time ago. Okay, did you say you two date the same guy? I clearly heard you say you did. You're lying then or now? Are you lying then or now? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Good question. No, Mel. It was on a panel the other night. That's what threw me through a loop. She said no man who'd be with her would be with Shift. Whatever. What do I know? Listen, bring the popcorn, sir. Andy Cruz, you're gonna need the eyeballs. You're gonna need the listening ears, and you're gonna need the popcorn. You're gonna need it all of it, all the above. The listening ears, the popcorn, the eyeballs, because you gotta watch what people say, you gotta listen to what they say, and you just gotta be proactive, gotta be alert. So you gotta have the popcorn to munch on. We are all obsessed with you, Andy Cruz. That's true. That's very true. Very true. Okay, let's simplify it. Simplify it. Were you lying when said what you said in that recording? And why are you all dogpiling on Shift for what you said? I like that. That's a good question. That's it. That's a good question. Or why are we dogpiling on me because of what was said in that recording? I don't know. Hey, Caroline D. It's been a long time since I've seen you in your cute little cowgirl hat. Um, Alert is all I can be right now because I'm still trying to piece the pieces together. Put the pieces. Listen, this is a puzzle that will never be finished. I'm not even lying to you, Anarchy. It's a puzzle that will never be finished, ever. It was me. It's all my fault. I'm a loose, drunken spinster. I recorded it all and put it all on billboards. Well, I mean, at this point, might as well, right? I mean, you notice we're not getting any answers from the questions asked. And that's just that. We're just not. I wonder why that is. I don't know. Maybe because yeah, yeah, you can't undo what's been done, and it's been said and done and put out there that they absolutely shared a man, and clearly the men that she gets with will sleep with Shift too. If this is who she claims Shift to be. Oh, good lord. And that's nothing against Shift at all. Nothing at all. It's against the words that Mel puts out there, if you want to know. Oh, Lord Almighty, guys. And Andy, I'm recording you. Oh, do not say such things. Listen, there's a lot of things out here that you shouldn't say, but whatever. I mean, over in the true crime sphere, if that's what you want to call it, that's turning into another NC drama sphere. You got creators leaving their own channels. Oh, fucking mess. And got caught. Mel decided to actually leave this time. What a fucking weirdo. She comes in and plays semantics on one word and then tucks tails and runs. I'm going in and out on a limb and say she lied. Yeah, which makes you wonder, is it really Shift that's in this docs? I'm starting to kind of think on Shift's side. and say, that's not Schiff that she's trying to dox. Speaking of feet, I got a pedicure and they forgot to paint my pinky. I'm walking around, wait, like a circus freak the humanity. Oh, hell no. I agree. Oh, hell no. Steph, remember when she did say what she did to you earlier? Remember when she did what she said she did to you earlier this year? Oh, I remember. I remember. You like lying about how I'm an abusive girlfriend or fiance, whatever the hell it is. I'm just so done with it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. No, Andy, I'm blocking you. Sounds like someone else we know. Oh hell no, not the rude outro. What do you mean? Not the rude outro? Oh good lord. Y'all, I gotta bring this shit upstairs. I do gotta get off of here. I'm not feeling well. My strength is down, and it's gonna take me 2 years and another one to get this shit upstairs tonight. I'm out of here, guys. Yes, all my cancer. I lied about. I lied about. Good lord. Oh, says. I mean, okay. I'm gonna say this. Don't come up in my chat and derail and talk about like says the person that lied about cancer. Okay, says the person that lied about a lot of things. I'm gonna say this and won't admit to the things that they lied about for when it comes to JL. Mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna end this now. Y'all have a great night. Love ya. Remember, stay loyal, stay true, stay you. Nobody's gonna love you like you. Love you. Bye.